Hello and welcome to the September 2019 edition of TAM's Museline, our digital newsletter covering all things TAM. I am Alex Freeman, TAM's Executive Director. The Texas Association of Museums' mission is to strengthen the Texas museum community through collaborations, connections, professional development, and advocacy. We hope that you consider becoming a member if you're not one. I'd like to begin today's post by recognizing the threat our cultural institutions are facing as tropical depression Imelda inundates the Southeast Texas coast. We hope for a speedy recovery out there. Over here in Austin, we've survived a record-teasing hot summer to begin planning for the fall and beyond. This month's Museline highlights not only our fall workshops, but our flagship event, the TAM annual meeting. But first, let's begin with our most recent programming. This summer, TAM offered our first webinar of the year, Rethinking Collection Needs in a Digital Age, with Permanent Legacy Foundation, where we explored the rise of born digital materials and their implications for museums. In that webinar, we addressed the following questions. How do we keep up with the volume and reduce the ingest burden for born digital materials? How do we ensure the long-term preservation of our existing collections? How do we leverage the power of digital media and social media networks to do more than just capture the moment and create history? If you couldn't make it to our webinar, the recording is now available on TAM's YouTube page. Check it out and subscribe as we continue adding to our video database. If you didn't catch last month's Museline, I want to let you know about an exciting program we are working on this fall, a collaboration from TAM and the Bullock Texas State History Museum, Texas Historical Commission, and Texas Department of Transportation. The Road to Great Exhibits workshops will explore effective and affordable uses of technology within exhibits, designed to provide the information needed to create meaningful and impactful exhibits at reasonable costs. Participants will learn about available research resources, interpretive writing, and visual storytelling techniques. Using example from Texas transportation history, hands-on activities will build on each other so that each participant will leave with a tangible example and tools that can be implemented within their own institutions. Our first program is in El Paso on October 7th at the Centennial Museum in Chihuahuan Desert Gardens at the University of Texas, El Paso. And October 9th, we'll be in Canyon at the Panhandle Plains Historical Museum at West Texas A&M University. And we'll close out the week on October 11th in Wichita Falls at the Sykes Lake Center, Midwestern State University. We'll be back on the road again in November to close out our workshops. Just a note, our Fredericksburg workshop is already sold out and our Canyon workshop is getting full too. So don't delay in registering. The fee is only $35 for members and it comes with lunch. TAM 2020 is just around the corner. The 50th annual meeting of Texas Museums is set for April 13th through the 16th of 2020. Highlights include 6 pre-conference workshops covering major functional areas in museums, as well as a pre-conference event at Winedale in Round Top. Planning is underway for evening events at the George Bush Presidential Library and Museum, around campus at the Forsyth Gallery, Stark Gallery, Cushing Library, as well as a trip out to Bryan to check out the Museum of American GI, Brazos Valley Museum of Natural History, and Museum at the Art Council of the Brazos Valley. In our next Museline, we will announce TAM 2020 keynotes and some of our featured sessions to whet your appetite. Early bird registration is scheduled to open in the beginning of December. Now I'd like to close out with acknowledging our community. Save the dates, October 11th through November 17th, for the exhibition Cuero Celebrates Warhol, presented by TAM member, the Chisholm Trail Heritage Museum. And we'd like to highlight Dynalink, a TAM member and exhibitor at TAM 2019 in El Paso. Check out their information in Museline and contact me if you're interested in sponsoring, exhibiting, or advertising at TAM 2020. Finally, I'd like to recognize those who have donated to TAM over the past year. Since we relocated to Austin, we are no longer eligible for North Texas Giving Day. So your support is needed more than ever. Thank you to TAM patron Robert Oliver, friends of TAM Joe Kavanaugh, Linda Garrett, Coy Harris, Jack McKinney, and Brad Ford Smith, and the following council members who have donated this year: Rebecca Bridges, Chris Dyer, Coleman Hampton, Rena Lawrence, Charlie Walter, Lisa Rabori, Jake Mangum, Mikey Sprout, Margaret Cook, and Evan Wyndham. To learn more about TAM membership and become more involved, go to www.texasmuseums.org or reach out to me directly at alex@texasmuseums.org. That's all for now. See you this fall. Bye.